Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. There's going to be a few spoilers in this video and we're going to start directly with those spoilers. So 3, 2, 1, that was your warning. Let's get into it. So it looks like we got the OG pass for OG Season 4. So Fate should get a remix skin in OG Season 4's Battle Pass. And it did not end there. We actually have a ton of rumors right now, which yes, I'm now saying it's a rumor. It's possibly the Battle Pass, but we'll see. So we have Fate, Visitor, Omega, and Zoe, which is not 100% confirmed, especially for Zoe. So this could change at any point, but if this is actually the OG Season 4 Battle Pass, these will be remix skins. Would you guys like them? I think a lot of people are super hyped to see Zoe, but unfortunately, it's not officially confirmed quite yet, so we could be getting her and we could not be getting her. But again, as per usual, I'm definitely curious, would you guys be happy with this battle pass? On top of that stuff, as a reminder, the Batman mythics are now returning for next season, so for chapter 6 season 3. So Lulu said since they have been in the files since the launch of chapter 6 season 1, it would make sense that the Batman grappling hook / Batarang finally returns in season 3, considering the theme of the season and rumors about Robin being in the battle pass. So yeah, the entire reason this is all coming back is because Robin from DC will now be inside the Battle Pass. So that's always very exciting. On top of this stuff, another huge reveal, which is actually still another rumor, but essentially, we could be seeing a female customizable Mandalorian skin. There could be a female Mandalorian skin currently encrypted, as female audios for the Mandalorian codename got added this update. In addition, Mandalorian has the following cosmetics that are currently encrypted: back bling, pickaxe, and a wrap. So yeah, we could be seeing a female counterpart to the male version of the fully customizable Mandalorian skin, which is what you guys are seeing right now in the background video. Looks pretty fantastic. There's a ton of customization options, and honestly, it could be essentially endless. Like, you will never look identical to your friend who has the exact same skin, which I absolutely love that. It's very unique, very customizable. So it's not that far-fetched to believe we could be seeing a female counterpart. I think we've seen this a few times now, but yes, very cool. On top of this stuff, a very big surprise. So essentially, this company right here, like the SAG something company, is extremely upset with the Darth Vader AI. And let me explain the entire thing. I think it's absolutely ludicrous, but let's get into it. So this SAG company has now filed an unfair labor practice charge against Epic Games for the Darth Vader AI. They note, Fortnite chose to replace the work of humans with AI technology. Unfortunately, they did so without providing any notice and without bargaining with us over appropriate terms. And here's what Hypex had to say on the entire thing. Fortnite should have hired a few thousand people and had them use a Darth Vader voice mod and respond to players in game. We could have avoided all of this stuff, which obviously is complete satire, and it just goes to show and point out the absolute ridiculousness of this actual request. Like, what we have right now inside the game, the Darth Vader AI, would be completely impossible with normal voice actors, because, well, how would they respond to you live inside the game with any number of requests or any number of questions you ask the AI bot? Like, it's impossible otherwise. They would have to use AI and have to like have machine learning to respond to whatever you said. Otherwise, all these voice actors would just record, well, just normal voice line, which is what we already have inside the game, which in my opinion is completely boring comparatively to the Darth Vader AI. And as pointed out by Restro, it's absolutely ridiculous because just last year, they actually signed a deal to use AI in video games. And they also note this is an evolutionary step forward, which makes no sense. And on top of this stuff, according to their official rules, if a member of like this company does actually pass away, their membership would actually cease to exist, which would mean, well, they really have no say over whoever uses the Darth Vader AI, since the original voice actor for the Darth Vader has actually passed away a couple years ago. Like, it's kind of wild. And to top all this stuff off, we also have Roger Clark, who is the voice of Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption. He now says the following: I'm not privy to the fine print, but I think it deserves clarifying that James Earl Jones, who of course is the voice actor for Darth Vader, and his estate has given Disney permission to carry on using his voice for Vader, not Epic. And finally speaking, we now have, of course, this meme right here where Fortnite says, I consent. We have the original voice actor before he died saying, I consent. And we have this weird company saying, I don't consent to this, which is like, who are they to say that Epic Games cannot use this, even though the family of the voice actor has now completely consented. Epic Games has consented. Disney has consented, but the only company that's not consenting is this company, which, if we point out once again, essentially said they did not bargain with us, which honestly just kind of feels like they want some of that cheddar from this deal, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm getting way too off track. That was a long segment, but let's get into some other ridiculous stuff. So according to Apple, they have never rejected Fortnite's submission to the App Store, but has told Epic they will intentionally ignore it for now. According to Tim Sweeney, the Epic Games CEO, they want to wait until June for a higher court's response, even though a judge already ordered them to comply. So yeah, the judge has already said Apple must comply. So the judge ordered Apple to explain by May 21st why Fortnite is still blocked. If it's not resolved, an Apple executive must appear in court on May 27th to explain the situation. If Apple cannot satisfy the court, they could be penalized and or forced to review immediately. So now we have two major companies being absolutely ridiculous, being absolutely petty, and honestly the worst one of all is without a doubt Apple. Like, dude, you've been asked several times by the court of law, you have lost several times in the court of law to put it back on the App Store. Just do it. Otherwise, you will be penalized. Like, it really is that simple. So who knows what's going to be happening in the near future, but without a doubt, if Apple continues down the same route, they're going to now get penalized dramatically. On top of this stuff, we now figured out that these rewards you guys see in that background video are not actually the summertime rewards, but instead a placeholder event. So essentially the entire skin bundle plus sprays is coming to free soon. And to claim it, you'll have to earn 60,000 XP for each cosmetic, which of course there's 9 total. And the major part right here is you have to do it with a friend. You cannot do it alone. The skin is the last reward for 540,000 XP with a friend. So I know a lot of us don't really have that many friends to play with. So in the comments below, just put your gamer tags, whatever it may be, your Epic ID, so you guys can find some people to play with to get this free reward. And finally speaking, we have for you guys a brand new teaser for OG Season 4 and To the Towers being absolutely annihilated just like back in the OG days. So with that being said, my friends, that's all for today's Fortnite video. I'm definitely curious as far as what you guys think about Apple being absolutely nuts, the Darth Vader AI, the OG Season 4 Battle Pass. What do you guys think about all this stuff in today's video? It was definitely an interesting video. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys in the next video. That was a lot of videos.